How's it hanging? Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and we're back with some Hogwarts Legacy, and time to do more stuff. As we're here, let's just remove some spots. Do like how the school year passes over and there's all the different things like Halloween, all the pumpkins up there, you know?
Revelio.
Never went in to saw them yet.
Hello.
Hello.
Don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Revelio. Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat.
No,
Must
Wampus
have been
cat.
someone from America, no doubt. Because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracells. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Sounds
I can
frustrating.
imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Not going to sell any
Only
animals
mind
yet.
seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Okie dokie.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That sounds noble.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus.
Okay.
Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What are Booba-Tubas?
What precisely are booba-tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How do I know Booba-Tuba pus will work?
How on earth did you discover that booba-tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
Okay, that's a brilliant line. I could go myself, but
Our
I
spotty
don't want to.
classmates are counting on
That
you,
is
so
brilliant.
you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest.
aha, there.
A castle. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba-tubas?
Hey, Gavin.
Revelio.
And it is. It's the most perfect line.
Just my luck. A troll. Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Defender! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego!
Ow. You're doing so well.
Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! One less foul hulking brute.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, Gavin.
Revelio.
Okay.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
All about the booba tubers. Come on there.
Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to some.
Okie dokie. Here's up there. Okay. Yeah, we'll try to get as much as side bits done before we go to the next main story bit.
Oh,
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
That's cool.
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers.
Yeah, it's very cool,
Don't know
Gavin.
who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Good for you. Gain all the doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Okay, is that one there to speak to Bastian? Quick. Ah, there's a infamous bow there. Oh, we'll kill that first.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination in man.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Petronius Totalis. Revelio.
Can't free them.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again, and you...
Suppose he's
Ah, there's a dog.
What was that?
Yours smarter than you.
Loot.
Dang it. Let me kill you in one hit, dog. Ah.
Confringo. Incendio.
Would you like me to put you down? Levioso!
Accio.
Levioso!
Revelio.
I think we trapped him in the roof.
You stewed like a lamb!
Knew I'd find you.
Dude, we trapped him in the floor. Look at that. Poor person. Might as well burn them. Oh, they're gone. As if they knew magic.
You little back for more, right?
Glacius. Capindo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Okie dokie. So much there we can do, but we were only there to kill that. Let's go speak to Sebastian.
Confringo.
Why, when I go to Gringotts, do I get some snivelling wizard telling me you frittered away half our fortune on the sweets trolley? Are you trying to bankrupt us? Put it on my mother's account, you...
Accio.
No more! I am cutting!
Revelio.
That way.
I can't wait to watch you try. Slow coach! Slow coach!
There's someone here as I speak.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo.
Yeah, I think it's how you draw the Elder One, the Deathly Hollows. One. We'll figure that out off stream. I'm going this way, it's this way. We're here to talk to Sebastian.
Revelio. Revelio.
Let's wait for him.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Revelio.
There he is. Good luck.
You know where this place is? Slytherin Sink. Gets into one of the taps. Seemingly ordinary sink in the girls' toilet. There's a small snake. Weird that here. Oh, doing a quest. In the girls' bathroom, a bit weird. A sink with a snake on it.
What
Could
are
be
you
anything.
doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other
Yep, that's
figures.
exactly what it is, Gavin.
He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense.
Not this
Just
quest,
Sebastian's
but
been
the
pestering
thing in
me
the toilet.
lately about something, and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to
tricked him.
gain access.
You now know it's in this
and
corridor.
then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Are you curious about what's inside?
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here. Confringo!
Grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
You got him there.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
1,
I
2,
do that.
3.
Occasionally.
Okie dokie.
Confringo.
They burn at different time rates. Okay.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
I am.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No
Lumos.
comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice
Lumos.
I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Second and third thought.
Believe me, I am having thoughts. But I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Lumos. It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us,
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Incendio. Confringo.
The brazier.
This journal entry, the dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
We did, I just wasn't paying attention, guys.
Lumos.
Let's go here. We need circle and Revolverus.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was about to do that
Lumos.
myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Revelio. Confringo. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
Okay. So that one will be the last one. We have a but and an A.
This is looking
Right.
rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
I was about to leave. Managed to get there. Button A.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Okay. Duck and triangle.
Lumos.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place
Revelio.
is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we
Lumos.
cannot stop now.
I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. Her skeleton.
Have you read it?
And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Revelio.
Ominous. I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do.
Yep, I know what to do
It's
as
going
well.
to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
It says on the floor.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
I'll ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been
I
avoided.
do have liquid luck. I have plenty of luck. I have 25 bottles.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but you must cast it on me.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
There you go. We chose to learn the first unforgivable curse.
Ready?
I'm ready.
That's right. Torture me.
Crucio! Are you alright?
Are you all
Look how much life he knocked me
That
down to.
pain
Look,
was
I have potions.
excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep...
Put that on there.
We made it.
Revelio.
We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
We're here.
Grab your spellbook.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read
Actually,
it.
one down, two left.
Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave.
Drink
but
that
I owe
old
you,
liquid that's been here
both
for
of you.
centuries.
Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
Spinny's
We
glow.
were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Oh, at the back.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Nice. Right. So before we crack on with that, I'm going to go to my room of requirement, pick up some more potions. How much of an increase are they? That one's not. Only by one, so that's pointless. By a bit. Nope, there's still another one. By a bit. I put more of the ancient magic ones in. Trait. Nice. Nice. Cool. Okay, we need 5 potions. Nice. Maxed out on potions. The map chamber. And we continue with the story. Actually, no. Before we go in, go and sell our stuff. Just to free up item slots for stuff we pick up, you know.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I didn't pick up flowers. Need to remember. That's the one thing. I remember to pick up potions, but I always forget when I'm in there to pick up flowers.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing
Nice.
like finding just
Got
the
everything
right
from him
thing,
now.
is there?
I think that's pretty much every recipe that you can buy. Gonna pick up the flowers. Nice, we're maxed on them now as well as the cabbages. I do love this map.
It would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their
So
aptitude
cool.
for magic is
I'd love to
beyond
have that in
anything
like a
I've ever
table
seen.
in my
And
house.
I've been teaching a
That would just
long
look amazing.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I do.
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield
Exactly,
some
Gavin.
answers.
Imagine it in a glass table. 100%.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
But you didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
Yep.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands.
Then
I do wish
I'll
we had the
definitely
luxury of
need it in
time.
mine.
However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Okie dokie.
Another pitiful beast.
Incendio! Confringo! Descendo! Depulso!
I won't rest until you're...
Glacier! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Crucible! Confringo! Incendio! Glaciers!
Who's shooting me?
Expelliarmus!
Now clearly. Professor, I'll meet you at the castle. We go to the castle. He's not here waiting. There's goblins. He tricked us. Oh, that he meant us to wait over here. Because he didn't know we already had a fast travel point.
Over here.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists.
They already know.
Together,
We
all
attacked
right,
them.
but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Okie dokie. Now for stealth.
Revelio. Patricus Totalis. Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Dude, we were invisible.
Lumos. Crucible.
Oh. Let's hope the professor didn't see us cast that by mistake.
Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
We said Fungo, not Cruciatus, okay? Okay, Professor? You did not hear what you thought you heard.
There. That's our way in.
Levioso. Revelio.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me?
Yeah, allowed you.
are here
Allowed
only
him.
because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
We'll be back in one sec. Okie dokie.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
A lamb to the slaughter.
Incendio. Confringo.
Better than that. Now, this has become personal.
Glacius. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Predictions.
How embarrassing!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender.
Expulsor. Not so tough now, are ya?
Expelliarmus.
Coward! Might be fairly!
Confringo.
Problem was, I wanted to sneak around, but the game just instantly made them know where you are. Sort of, you know.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Levioso.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of it?
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Coward!
Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Levioso.
Put me down! Treat me!
Accio.
What was that? Aha! There you are!
Defender.
Okie dokie.
Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing there, so it's just the other way.
I suppose that's
Revelio.
the quick way down.
Glacius. Revelio.
Is there something to those symbols on the wall?
Confringo. There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession. Revelio.
Nice. No, that was done, right? Yes. Nice. Okie dokie. Into the cellar.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Revelio. Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
I'm ready.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Okay, Professor. Wait, you could just apparate in and out? That's cool. Could have done that to save me time.
Revelio.
Let's just make sure. Do this.
Revelio.
There's a door there. Be this way. That goes to there. Because the teleport you through open different way thing like the other one. Okay.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Nice.
Revelio.
Next section. Some chests around the side.
Revelio.
Nice. Chest up there. It goes down.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Ah.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
And that must be the way. Now what to do?
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Nope. Worth a try.
Revelio.
Nothing in there. Okie dokie. God, I should have put that there. I bet you this.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
I was thinking that might have blown us.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oops. That spins that. I didn't realise that.
Leviosa.
How's that class as death? Literally just a little claw. Last attempt.
Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
There you go. Better be something really cool. 45 gold. Definitely worth it.
Revelio.
Okie dokie.
Expelliarmus. Depulso. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Ow. Exactly. We're rich now.
Glacius. Crucial. Defendo. Depulso.
Go with that one.
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Wrong button.
Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Crucial. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Compulso. Descendo.
Ow.
Expelliarmus.
How's that? The puzzles are more harder to get the chest. There's probably an easy way. I probably just did the hardest way to get there.
Revelio. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Okay. Okay, so we need to do something.
Perhaps something from the marker on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Levioso!
Oh, so close.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Just reset it. Yes. So I have to leave to reset.
Revelio.
It's not showing the box. Destroy that.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
I feel like it's that. By shooting the symbol through the mirror a second time. We did? You mean like...
Bridges appear and disappear depending upon which side of the archway I'm on.
Oh, there. No. I think it's to do with the block. I think the problem is I dropped the block.
Revelio.
Accio.
Maybe I shoot from this side. Okay, we're gonna load it. So I've got big face.
Accio. Revelio.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now if I leave that there and run out. Well, that thing comes back. Okay, didn't know that. Oh, it's a chest. That's what it is. Okay. But we cheated there. We went out there and we jumped over there.
Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Don't tell me what to do.
Revelio.
Game. I've already figured it out. I cheat.
Accio. Incendio.
There's a pillar here, and a ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Glacier. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio.
That, I think you solve it. Doesn't matter. Exactly. That's how we solved one the other time, wasn't it?
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Cabalso. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Cabalso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. There's the bridge bit.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
It's cheated in both trials. Exactly.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Okay, I think what we need
After
to do...
pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yes, I know what I need to do.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Cheating a bit. Oh no. Dang it. Okay, so do with pulling it up. Oh wait. Ah.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't even think I needed to move that. All that, I just didn't look at the wall.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacius. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
It must be that way. Feels like it's that way.
Accio.
That's to do. Try doing something. Get that chest. It's just a chest. Just an item of clothing. Unless I find something to bring along, it's fine. I get better stuff later on. We go through clothes in this game quite quickly, you know.
Revelio.
Okay, we saved up quite a bit. Ancient power.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defender. Accio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Reparo. Incendio. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio.
Okie dokie.
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Descend. Confringo. Crucio. Glacius. Levioso.
I used the wrong button.
Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius.
Okay, I remembered how this battle goes now.
Defendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Protego. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Levio. Crucible. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Ball and chain's a new one, like.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Stupefy.
So now we know when it does that.
Defendo. Glacius. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Nice.
What a relief. Revelio.
I'm for another memory. Another light over here. Of course, there's a bus.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Notice how the thing in the jar looks similar to the stuff that the goblins were after.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully,
Well, not just learn quickly, the guy literally just told us to
as well.
hone it.
And we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Halloween's over there now. The snow has settled. Christmas at Hogwarts has arrived. Well, the hours would have came through. Ah, there you
Matty
go.
told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Right, so the side mission there. The post-show room there. Side mission there. Copies up there. Okie dokie. For that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's where tonight's stream shall end. Oh, got quite a bit done. Even the main bit. Quite a lot. Now we tackle a new season, a new term at Hogwarts. How will we fare? And one way to find out. Join us as Hogwarts Legacy continues. I say thanks for coming along and keep me company today in the chat, Gavin, as well as anyone who hasn't participated in chat, just came to vibe out, thank you as well. As well as anyone who watches this on release, thank you as well. Because the content we create on this channel is only made possible thanks to you watching along at home, so it's very much appreciated. Thank you for your time. Well, hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, and stay safe.